Hello everybody. I just realized I changed the category and didn't save. Hello everybody. We're playing Planet Zoo today. I didn't decide that until literally 1 minute ago, so I'm a little all over the place. I've not done anything today and I'm like, my brain is like, I don't know what it is. Planet Zoo is back. There's some things I can't tell you about yet that are stressing me out. And that's okay, but you know me. I will always be stressed, so if there's something going on, it's worse. But it's good. Hi from Portugal. Hey, how's it going? How's the airport? I hope you're having fun. Anyway, I've been loving watching all of your adventures. Hello, Miss Sue. Hi, Heather. Sitting on a bench in town still. Oh, let's go. What time do you fly? I'm gonna do my lunch break. Hell yeah! 5:20. Oh, you've got time then. Well, I guess you do have to be at the airport kind of early, but I don't know how early you need to be really for this. But it's exciting. It's 1 here. Oh, true. That's also true. Time zone. I forget that places who in my head are close by are in a different time zone, but Portugal isn't even close. Like, not really, you know? You're a lot further away than I think you are, because you're at the very bottom of Portugal as well. Anyway, I know I keep starting new zoos, which is kind of my flaw in life, but what if I tell you I want to start a new zoo? I don't like getting back into a zoo because I don't know how to do it. I feel like if I've not been recently playing with a zoo, I don't know how to play with it. So, we're starting a new zoo. How do we feel? I don't know which animals I want. I don't know which place I want. I'm kind of tempted to just like look in an old zoo and then look through all of the animals that exist and be like, this is the kind of zoo we want to build. But also I'm like, what do we want to do aesthetically? Okay, bye, my data can't handle this. Okay, bye. Thanks for saying hi. We have 10 minutes ago. I have no opinion on anything. Okay, fair. That's fair. Speaking of things, I need to write down your brain cell. I haven't done that yet. Anyway. Let's go. But you know what we can do? I can open a sandbox zoo. Just a random one that I have. And then, we can look together at all of the animals and stuff, and we can all think together which kind of zoo we want to build. Part of me is thinking tropical zoo in, like, Africa, because I feel like we have a lot of African animals, and a lot of them, and I think the tropical one, like, tropical things, they just require a lot more, like, fun stuff. Oh, this is the most random place ever. Look at this. This is the thing with opening, like, the most random save I've never looked at before. Because I just know I made this only to experiment with this specific thing. Yoo-hoo. I have all of these buildings placed. Oh god, I forgot that this game scrolls differently compared to The Sims. But these are all, like, the pre-made buildings. And then I was like, what items can I steal from them to build my own buildings? And I was going to build like a zoo entrance. I don't really know what's happening here. We could also do a sandbox zoo. But the thing with the sandbox zoo, to me, is that I'm like, if there's no challenge, I'll get bored. So I kind of like that I'll need to like make some money. I just feel like I need to plan a little. Because, you know, you want space for, like, the entrance and stuff. Anyway, what we can do is look for all the animals, and then we can just look through the categories and see which ones we like. I kind of want penguins, because I've never had any penguins before. They're Desert Africa. I think Desert Africa probably has the most animals. We could also do Tropical Asia. I don't know. I've got some like... See, but all of these... What is that? Oh my god. Look at these guys. I'm like, all of these animals, they can all exist in the same place, but it's easier when you get the animals that belong in the place that you're building the zoo in at first, because then you don't have to worry about, like, temperatures. Which means I don't have to get heaters or anything. Which is nice. And then we can, as we have more money, we can get the animals that belong in, like, the snow or something. Because we could make, like, a snowy mountain somewhere. King penguin. That needs to be in a completely different place. But that's okay. Oh, seal. We have them. Could build a European zoo. But in my head, I'm like, the European animals are not that interesting to me. So starting with the European zoo, we have, like, goats and stuff. Because if you look at... Let me look. If you look at Europe... You kind of go down to, like, boring animals. I know a polar bear is not boring, but they need a shit ton of space. I'm not doing that. I built a polar bear exhibit once, and it took up all of the space I had. It's a little extreme. That's gonna cost me way too much money, so we're not doing that. Other than that, Europe's boring, so we're not doing Europe. But I already knew that. Look how many more options we have if we do Asia. We could have a pangolin. But we've already built a habitat for one of those quite recently. Because that's how we became obsessed with them. What is this? Oh, it's a butterfly. And then we've got this guy. See, I think last time I must have built... Yeah, last time on stream we built an Asian zoo. Because I remember building for this thing as well. What if we look at Africa? Because African animals to me are the most, like, zoo-looking animals. Because look at these guys. They look like they belong in a zoo. Hippo! And then we've got all kinds of things. Like, most of the animals in this game I feel like belong in Africa. Oh my god. There's also, see, because North America, there's so much less. You can get this guy. Or spider. Raccoon, though. That's kind of fun, but, like, again, it's not that interesting. And then South America, it's a little bit more interesting. We can get, like, capybaras, and this thing, and sloth. But also, and penguin, but penguin is not really what I think of when I think South America. And then this, Oceania has absolutely nothing. It does have a wombat, though. I love you so much, and I desperately want one. We got penguin, platypus, and crocodile. So, Australia type area is boring, no offense. I think Africa is probably best, but then which area do we want? I think tropical is most fun to build, because it's a bit more, like, covered, I feel. I don't know. I've also... With these zoos, you have to, like, think about the research you've done. I don't really remember which animals I've already researched. But I guess we can just research new ones. But look at this guy. He's so cute. And then there's also desert, which we've got less of. We've got fennec fox, temperate grassland. I would say tropical or grassland's probably easiest. Maybe we'll do tropical Africa. That sounds fun. Okay, let me out. I don't know what's going on. Every time I start streaming, I'm like coughing and my throat's all dry. I'm like, I don't know what that's about. Also, I got some peanut M&M things, except they're not M&Ms because M&Ms are so expensive, so they're not real. Obviously. Also, that was cat jumping around. See, I have a tropical Asia zoo. Not a tropical Africa one. So we can do that. Yippee. Easy. And then I kind of want to try sculpted. Though it scares me, I feel like it would be fun because I never do that. And I'm not very good at terraforming. I'm scared of what it's going to bring me though because it can give you like massive mountains, but we'll see. Anyone got any name ideas? Because this is where I failed. This is where I know nothing. All of my other zoos, they're just like Catsy Zoo, cattsical. Peanuts and Paws, that one's the most original. Probably, but not really. Hazelwood Park is just my Animal Crossing island, plus park. Heatherwood Zoo is Heather's Zoo. So that's good. Yippee. Also, my franchise is currently called Fur and Feathers, so that's exciting. Very fun. I don't know. Zoo. I don't know. I don't even know if I can change it, but I don't really care. Hope you get many rocks. Oh, I will. That's one good thing about Planet Zoo is you're placing rocks all day long. Because they don't count as coverage, but they make the place look better. So. Okay. Immediately pause. Oh my god. See? We've got mountains. Okay. Mm-hmm. You know what? Sure. This scares me. Can you tell that this is the opposite of how The Sims works? Because I'm so confused. Can you invert the moving of things? No. I don't think so. I just want to invert it. Whatever. I'll be fine. I kind of feel like I need to leave some space in this area because otherwise this is going to be a problem with if I ever want to change the entrance, because this is fine, but it's also boring and it's not going to match with what I want to build. Look how pretty it is though. Hell yeah. Okay, first things first, I need to get my facilities. I just have this all staff buildings thing I normally use to begin with. I know that this is not necessarily ideal to some people, but it helps me, so that's what we're doing. Problem now is, with all this hill, I don't really know where to put this thing. Because I don't really want to put it on top of a hill. And I could put it underground, but then I'm already just like digging around and I'm just not very good at that. I've not played this game in a while, so I feel like I shouldn't go too crazy. Should I just put it here in the like more flat area? Is that okay? Feels a little bit far away, but I think it should be fine. Plonk. It's definitely not ideal, and it's definitely a little bit far, but that means we've got a little bit more electricity and stuff. Because now we've got the power reaches a little bit further, which is important. Okay. Now, first things first, I need to get some employees, and I need to make sure this road is connected to that road. I've not played this game in a while, so I'm just lost. As in, the controls are like really messing with my head. But I'm having a good time already because this game is fun. And setting it up is exciting. Ooh, we could do this. I've never used this tile in my life. Or that one. Or we could use just like a natural path. That doesn't show itself though, and that makes me stressed. We could also use bamboo. I hate that. This does not look good to me. Ooh, wait. I like this one. Can we use this one? I think that one's nice. Okay. I will say this gotta go, this gotta go. And then we're gonna figure this out. So I normally do, my main path's about this big. Oh, I did not mean to do that. And then we gotta connect them. So what we're doing first is this. Oh. Okay, maybe not. It's been a while. I'm thinking, how the hell did I do this again? I'm like, I don't really know how to build the entrance. Because ideally I kind of want like a plaza in the middle. Where you can like get some stuff. Okay, hold on. What if I align to grid and then do like this? And then we can do this. All right. And now we've got a bigger grid. And we can make like a nice little plaza thing out of it. That's not so bad. Okay. I know that this is just like the start. So don't get too, if you think this is ugly, just don't worry about it. You know? Because there's not much to see yet, and that's okay. I'm like, what does a zoo entrance even look like? Zoo entrance. Because I know it's not that, it doesn't really matter, but I want it to look nice. I have like a vision. I just don't really know what it looks like, is my problem. So I don't have a very clear vision. Okay. I think I know what I want, but I'm like, I don't have the money to be going too crazy, building like a fun entrance right now. So maybe I should calm down. Oops. Though I could. Can you build in with unlimited money in franchise mode, or is that not a possibility? Just wondering. Probably not, though. I'm like, I just want to go a little bit crazy. We could also do a sandbox zoo. Sorry, I'm really indecisive. Because now I'm like, what if we did something really fun? But then I'm like, I want a challenge. Okay. We can do it like this. It's fine. I will get bored. I will get bored. I need to remember. I get bored every single time I try and play on sandbox mode. I don't get very far. We can do it like this. Anyway, how's everyone's Wednesday going? I know some of you just woke up. I know some of you probably haven't done much. I've done absolutely nothing today, and that's okay. We're all just trying to do stuff. And sometimes that doesn't work out, and that's fine. I'm gonna lose all of my money to this. That's okay. Okay, so first things first. We need to get away from this. And this needs the length to be more. We're gonna just kind of go in between. But now the problem is now, where do I want, what is my first animal gonna be? Okay, hold on. Because I'm very excited about this, but now I'm like, I need to think about what my animal's gonna be before I go all crazy. Okay. Let's think about this. Let's be smart and think about this first. Staff paths. And then do this. Terrain modification failed. Oh my god. Okay, hold on. This game is being difficult. No. And now they should be able to get into all the buildings. I don't actually know that for sure, but I think they can. So I'm just gonna pretend and then it should be fine. I don't know. We'll see. Okay, and then I need this path to connect to this path somehow. I just don't know where the best spot to do that is because we might need to... What if I went this way? Like this. Okay, and then I need to get my employees. Fun. Okay, zoo, staff, caretaker, keeper, veterinarian. I don't know if I need the other ones yet, because they probably won't do much, so it's fine. Get all of this. I still don't know the life hacks to this game whatsoever. I feel like I've still not learned how to play this properly, so I'm just kind of like, I have no setup for how the work zone should be. I'm just kind of doing stuff. Okay, well, they're gonna fall down. Whee! Okay. Now I can get into the animal trading. So, do I have any animals already? Because I might have some hanging out in my pockets. No. Okay. Well, you never know. Also, they might be, actually, I do have some. I don't know if I want any of these, though, to be honest. Because these are all in different places from different zoos, I think, but I don't really want any of them. Animal storage, animal market. I want to look for tropical, Africa. And then I kind of want to sort by which ones are the cheapest, but I don't think we'll get that. Giraffes I know are really expensive. And they need a lot of space, which makes me think I should probably not start with those. I want one of these, but I kind of assumed that they will be expensive. Yes. Also, well, I guess I could just start with one that's a little bit more expensive, because it doesn't need that much space. How many need to live together? Oh, just 2. Well, in that case, I will just do 2 with... How many kids do they have at once? 2 to 4. So if I had 4 children and 2 adults, I'd need them this much space. I could probably do that. we can get a girl and then one of the males, I don't know. Okay, we've got these, and now we need to find them a spot to live, which will be, honestly, anywhere I can think of. They can go wherever they want. What do they normally live in? Fossa habitat. Oh, they're so cute! They look like little rat cats. I love that for them. They're kind of like ferret-looking cats. Which is very cute, honestly. I kind of want one. They live in the forest on Madagascar. Ooh. Okay, well, I don't want to put them on this mountain, though I do think they would probably like it. I don't know how to do that. What I could do, I guess, is reroute my path. Hold on. I need a map and then this. We can get pretty close to this. If we'll decorate it, we can get even closer. So I could definitely include the mountain a little bit. And then it might be more exciting to look at. I don't know, let me think. Give me all of this path back. And this too. Okay. And then I want path. Which one is this? This one. 8. I think 8's probably a little bit excessive for how small the zoo is currently, but you know. I feel like it's better to just start a little bit excessively small or excessively large than having to like redo all of the paths later because there's too much foot traffic. Because that's annoying. Okay. I think this should be okay. And then we can start putting a little barrier. How much, what do they need? This game is so like specific, it's actually really hard. They needed space for this. They don't need any water. 3 meters tall and climb proof. Okay. I did see they could climb. Oh my god, look at this. It's for the penguins. That's so fun. I forgot how to like rotate things in this game. Look! The penguins can hang out on this. We could just get a whole penguin thing. Okay. I'm not gonna because it doesn't make any sense, but I want to filter by the animal already, even though we don't have him yet. Where is it? Faucet. So it's got all this climbing stuff. So we could get going with something like this. Oh my god. They can climb on this? This looks like a roller coaster. Anyway. Let's just... I've got a lot of barriers already, so that's good. It needed to be grade 2, I think. And then this one is climbable. I don't know if I can toggle this one to not be climbable yet, so I guess I might just do glass for now, which is a little bit boring. Also, oops. I do think this is like slightly too close, but if they're gonna get upset about that, They need to stop being so dramatic, you know? I'll put like a tree in the way and they can just pretend it's not there. And it's not that serious. Okay. I will put it like, well, we can start it like here. My one issue is that now the habitat's pretty far into the zoo already. And I am a little bit worried that they're gonna turn around before they get there, because everything is kind of like far into the zoo, because there's nothing anywhere near the front of the zoo, so you kind of, it's quite a trek to even get here. Oh, now I can't build upwards? Okay, great. I guess I can do, I can't even do that. Why is that obstructed? Oh, this makes no sense. And then I kind of don't want to be able to get to the other side of the mountain, because then we won't be able to see them, and that's no fun. Okay, now, important question. How big is this actually? Because I have no idea. I'm gonna do it like this. And then, how big is this? It's absolutely ginormous. Of course it is. I don't know how to do sizing in this game, so everything I ever build is always just extremely big for no reason. Maybe we just like do a little bit of this and then just move all of this over. Problem is, it doesn't really work. I don't need it to be this ginormous, really. It's just a little unnecessary. What I might do, hold on, delete, 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 and then, okay, because, see, why can I pick it up and then it's fine? I'll just do this, we can cut off this corner. And then I could probably cut off this side too. Just cause. And then I don't think it needs to go that far up the hill, but also we can like add some water and then no one will ever know. Is that door even accessible? It's like in the floor. I might have done that actually. Now that I'm looking at it, I think that's my fault. Okay, hold on. How do I delete this door? I don't remember how to do that. Okay, that wasn't that difficult. Just do this. Oh, why can't I not put it there? Oh, I already put one. Okay. Sorry. Now, how is this? It's still massive and way bigger than it needs to be, but honestly, that might just be how it goes, and I am gonna just pretend that's fine, because I don't know what else to do with him. Okay, because it's gonna need a lot of stuff anyway that we don't have currently, so I might as well just go with it, see what happens, you know? And then before anything, I want to get some stuff. Where is it? I need like this stuff where I want them to give me money. Finance. Give me money. I don't know where they'll gather, so I'll just put them all over the place. Maybe even one over here. And then they'll need an information board, but I don't really need that right now because there's no animals in it and there's no people, so. Anyway, send to zoo. Come here. Because it's easier to do all of this stuff when you can see if your animals are happy or not. Okay, please bring me my animals. Please. Please. Oh, my habitat's not in the zone. Awesome. How do I do this again? Perfect. Now nobody run. Oh my god. Hi guys. Do you see what I mean with they kind of look like rats, but cats? Like ferret cats. They're very long and pointy. You're so silly. Why? Insufficient area. Oh, because they can't climb. Okay. Well, that's easy. I can get you climbing space. Okay. So, where do you wish to be? Tropical and Africa. So we can get these nice rocks. Do you think they swim? Probably. They seem like they would swim. I kind of wish I hadn't unpaused because look at this weather. It's kind of nasty. But they seem like they would swim, so I'm just going to give them some water. Oh god, I'm doing disaster to the place. Let's take it back. And then I don't really know how much to give them for water. So we'll just do that. And then we'll give them some calm water. Oh, that's a lot more than I thought it was. Okay. Do they still have enough if I do this? Enough space? Oh my god. You're in the water. Okay, yeah, they're fine. Maybe they like the water. I don't know. I need to fix their landscaping and stuff too. But I kind of want to make sure they can climb first, because otherwise they're going to hate me forever. So we gotta do that. Anyway, now comes Matsuka's favorite part, which is placing rocks for 7 years. Yay! How do we rotate these again? But placing rocks in this game, significantly easier and more fun than it is to place rocks in The Sims. Because look at all these, look at the way that this works. It's like satisfying and nice. You can just like move them up and down like this and rotate them. It's so smooth. And then there's also like this little arrow system if you want to be more precise. It's just so good. What the hell is that? Okay. Okay, I want to look at like climbable stuff. And then try and build around this so that I give them enough space to climb, because I want all my creatures to be happy, obviously. Okay, so that's on that rock. And then I think underneath could probably technically be shelter too, if I do this right. Oh my god, that's so much bigger than I thought it was. We could put this here, and then whatever this is, this tree thing, can go. Oh god, everything zooms by so quickly. Can put this like in the water, right here. I feel like I'm building a cat tree, because that's kind of what I do right now. I do kind of feel like that's what this is. We're just building a really advanced cat tree, which is fun. more climbing stuff because they're gonna climb all over the place. Oops. Advanced cat tree would need a big stick, so we'll do that, and then we can have this like this, and then I'll just kind of like, we can slope this, and then I think it's X. Yes. Okay. This is how I wish you could do Sims, because this is wonderful. This is also how I wish that the tool mod worked. Because if the tool mod worked like this, I would love it. But I don't know how to work with like putting in numbers myself. So it's too hard for me. Because I can't make sense of it. But this, because I can see what's happening, means I can make sense of it. And that's good. Okay, rotate this. And then I don't know how to make this fun and climbable at the same time, because I kind of want to go for it like not looking like I'm building a giant cat tree, and I kind of want it to look like normal, but also, you know, we are kind of building a giant cat tree, so I don't really know how to do that. Also, I love how the rocks look wet in this game. Everything is just very beautiful. It makes me happy. Everything just looks so good. Okay. That's definitely in that tree a little bit too much, but I don't think I care enough to do something about that right now. And then I want some more climbing stuff. See, we have, as examples, we've got this, but I don't really want this because it doesn't look right to me. I kind of like the idea of this more, but I also know that that's not necessarily all too climbable. So I kind of want like a combination of a bunch of climbing stuff and then also a bunch of rocks. But I do feel like I kind of gotta put this on some kind of tower so that they can actually climb, because I don't think that this is not enough for them. And I do want them to be properly happy in here. Put this there. And then rocks. Oh my god, that's a large rock. Oh, what is this? Oh, I swapped through them. Oh my god, I did not know I could do that. That was completely an accident. Wow, I learn something new every day. That was the most random button too. It's like the button next to the shift button. I want this here. But like, not. It talks about rocks for the last 15 minutes. Well, it's rocks. All we're doing is rocks right now. I don't know what's happening in my brain today, okay? And right now it's just rocks. We love rocks, exactly. Okay, put this here. This just does not look right, you know? Unfortunate but true. And I'm not sure how to make it good. Ah! So I have this like that. But then I kind of want to put it here too as a support. Oh. Like that. Does that look okay? I think it's fine, but I can't tell. And then I want to put another one of these little climbing things. But then different angle. Hi, Scotty. How are you? I hope you're doing well. I'm building basically a giant cat tree. At least that's what I'm going for. We're not quite there yet though. But that's kind of the aesthetic of the place. A little bit down, a little bit this way, a little bit this way. Okay, there we go. So how do we like that, little guys? What do you think? Okay, they're already happier. It's almost enough, just not quite. And that's understandable, because that's still not really what they want. I'm kind of thinking, what if I did like a climbable thing that had shelter underneath? Because then I can have two things at once. Because I need a lot of shelter for these guys. And that's also difficult. So what if... Oh god, this is way too big. I need like a 2 or 3. Oh, I can't dig that close to the water. Hold on. I want to like dig it out this way. And then we can cover this with rocks. Does this make sense to you? I hope so. I don't know. I kind of feel like I should remove the water and then put it back in. Hold on. Remove water. Sorry to the animals that just got completely destroyed. But like, if I do it like this, then I can put the water back in. Whee! And this will look smoother, so that's better, in my opinion. And then all of this is not gonna all be covered and, you know, it's not gonna all be space for them to sleep in, but it will be, for the most part. Actually, it might be able to be completely covered. I just want them to have lots of cozy little sleepy space. Wouldn't that be nice? Anyway, I have a question. What's everybody been watching lately on like Netflix and stuff? Because I feel like I've had nothing interesting to watch, so I'm just rewatching things I've already watched before, which is fine. I like doing that. But also, I feel like it would be good for me to watch different things that I don't already know what's gonna happen. That might be fun. But I need some new ideas. Because anything that Netflix is recommending me currently is not really my vibe at all. And I'm not sure how it's deciding these things. I think it's probably because I am no longer using my Netflix account that I've used my whole life. Like, I'm no longer on my family's Netflix. So my algorithm is not so good yet, which is why it's probably good that I'm rewatching things so that it can learn what I actually like to watch. But I don't know. Bridgerton? I've never watched Bridgerton. What are your thoughts on it? Well, I'm assuming if you're recommending it to me that you like it. But I have never watched it before. I feel like I don't really know what to expect. Okay, does that count as shelter to them? Oh god. Okay, well they're gone. Okay, so they've got their hard shelter. Now their terrain is just bad, and they'll still need some climbing space. I love Bridgerton. Ooh, suits the resident Project Runway. Oh, okay. Sounds exciting. I should do some checking out what all these things are because I have no idea. I feel like I've heard of a lot of them. I don't really know what they're about. All too much. Feel free to sell me on your favorite shows. Because I love watching TV. Because I can just sit and turn my brain off, and that's fun for me. I really loved Grey's Anatomy for how stupid it was, but also how, like, it's, like, stupid and fun at the same time. It's, like, very dramatic, which I love. Resident's very knockoff from Grey's Anatomy. Okay. Sounds good. That's what we like. Okay, climbable log. I put one of these in here somewhere. I don't really know where to put it. I thought I had a log, but it's over there. Also love Grey's Anatomy, but the latest seasons are not mine. Yeah, I get that. I think I have a lot of hope for the seasons that I don't even like that much. But my problem is, if I'm watching a show, even if I don't like it that much, if I'm like long-term invested, like I know I've invested too much time into it, I will just keep watching it anyway, which is very much how I feel about Grey's Anatomy. Where I'm like, even if I don't really like where it's going, I'll just keep watching because now I'm too invested, so I can't leave it anymore, you know? Because now I've spent so much time on it. I can't say I don't want to keep watching, because that would just be unfortunate to the me who's invested so much time in it already. Which is kind of ridiculous, because I don't need to waste more of my time, because then it's only going to be harder to say, actually, I don't need to watch this anymore. But, oh well. I just want to delete this. Okay. Anyway. The back of this is kind of a mess, but I guess you can't really see that, so I don't really care that much. I'm kind of just looking at what they can see from the, I was gonna say street view, but it's like the path, I guess. We're just placing rocks. That's all we're doing. It's so interesting. We love placing rocks. It's so fun, no? Right? This is fun. Okay. I don't really know what to put where. I do like these ones because you can like balance a little stick in them and they can climb. So maybe I'll put one of these up here. And then we'll rotate it. We can have like a little climbing area that's a bit more interesting. I'll put a little log in the middle of this. I don't know. I don't really know what I'm going for here. We're trying something. This might be really awful, but we're trying something. Whee! And then this way. Like that. Okay, you know what? Not the worst. It's a little weird, but it's fine. And then this one definitely needs to be adjusted. Like a lot. That's okay. And then this one too. This one might just not work because it looks kind of stupid right now, but because I don't really know how to make it look like that's in there. know what? This is fine. It definitely doesn't make a lot of sense, but I'm okay with that. It's a little bit of climbing, and that's okay. Does this, when I click on my animals, do they like it like this, or is this still not enough? They've got enough climbing space, which is good for me, so I'm glad. And then I'll give them some bedding. Some extra large. Oh, that's just completely hollowed out the mountain even more. Maybe large is fine. I think large is fine. And then they can hang out in there. And then that's not completely ruined everything that I've already done. Okay. I think they like it in here. And now it stopped raining. The sun is out. Oh my god, my first customers are coming. They're gonna love it here. It's fun. So I haven't watched the latest season. I know it ends in a cliffhanger, so I was gonna wait until the season premiere happens. That's probably a good idea, because I'm a big hater of things ending in a cliffhanger, because then now I'm upset. And by the time that the next season comes out, I'm not gonna remember the cliffhanger. It's not gonna feel this intense anymore. Watching ER, and I watched 11 seasons, and my favorite character left. I know he comes back in season 15. I'm torn between watching all of the in-between or just skipping 3 seasons. Don't like any of the characters right now. That's fair, I think. Sometimes these shows need to realize that if certain characters disappear, no one's gonna care anymore. No offense. I don't know. You need to remember that good characters are very important for a show. Okay, they need so much more plant than they have right now. Because they have 0. Okay. They need more plants. They currently have none. So at least it can't be worse. We need this place to look more lively. And we need these animals to want to be here, which isn't going to happen if they don't feel like they've got any plants, when they normally are surrounded by plants. So we got to change this a little. Oh wait, actually I should probably start with the terrain first, because we need short grass instead of long grass. I don't even know where all the long grass is. I just know it needs to go. Because we don't like long grass over here. I don't even see it. I think I might just have to do whatever. No offense, but your TV show sucks. Okay. Okay, I want soil. Can I have light soil or heavy soil? Well, let's start with light soil. Ooh, look. It looks all nice. Like there's stuff in it. Can I put that underwater, or is that silly? I think I should maybe just put normal soil underwater. But the light soil looks so nice. Put it around the edges. I'll be putting rocks everywhere anyway, so this is gonna be fine. Some rocks to blend this in. And then over here, some rocks. The thing is, I don't know where the long grass still is. Because I need to get rid of the long grass, but I don't see it. Like, should I just take a really big brush of short grass and just take it all over everything. Okay, well that did it. I do think that kind of destroyed some of the stuff I already did before, but it's fine, we can put it back. At least now they don't hate me. They did, okay, I was gonna say, they no longer like the stuff I did, but it's fine. And now we can decorate with plants! This is my favorite part. I also need to get them like enrichment and stuff. We'll get them a feeder. Also, right now they can escape, which is bad. So I need to fix that, because that's problematic. Because I don't want them to start running away, because my customers will be scared of them for good reason. So I kind of need them to chill out. Okay. Ice ball, and then they have water. And then I'll get them frozen blood pumpkin, because they're little hungry creatures. Put that over here. And then I'll get them a little food tray as well. Put that like here. A little bit further away. And then they've got their needs met, I think. It's just that the coverage of the plants currently is disgusting, so they hate that. But the good thing about this is that all of the trees and all of the plants are like massive, so it's kind of easy to get them the right amount of coverage. Oh, this tree is weird. It's got little things dangling from it. It's a sausage tree. What are the trees that are at the front? Are these Wimba tree? Because I kind of like the idea of using some of those. I don't see them. Maybe I won't use one of those because I don't know where they are. But why? I do like that one. And then these ones are absolutely ginormous. Oh my god. They're kind of scary how big they are. I don't think I like those. We have custard apple tree. Oh, these are the really big ones. I keep clicking on the same ones. Maybe the sausage trees. Maybe I'll use those. I don't like the weird sausage things dangling from them, but that's okay. Oh, there's also this. I love the way the stem of it looks. But I do like the variants of this one a little bit more, so we'll use this one. I don't want to go to work, I want to rot. I get it, it's okay. You can do this. Just think about all of the money you're gonna make. This is what you need to think about. When you go to work, you come back and money is made, and that is nice because you get to spend that money on doing fun things. And like, you know, the things that keep you alive, which is less fun, but it's still true. Salaried so you could rot all day and still make money. Okay, well. Fair enough. I don't know what to tell you then. That was my only good advice about working when you don't want to work, is, well, you'll make money. So that's good, but if that's not good enough, I'm out. That's all I have to offer. I'm sorry. Okay, put one of these little ones over here. And then they should already be a little bit happier, I would assume. Yes. No, it's not enough. Ow. Okay, well in that case, I'm going back to just placing a bunch of bushes. Which ones do we like? Okay, fine, I'm up. Okay. Yay! We're so proud of you. Oh, this one's cool. Wait. Wait. I like these. These trees are way more fun. I take back everything. Because those have like red leaves in them. They're like little flowered trees. That's so much more exciting. Okay, sorry, I'm just looking. I still don't get why I can't see the trees that are literally all around everywhere. But whatever. I want these ones. Look how cool they are. That's so fun. Okay. And they've got like different sizes too. Okay, this one is gonna hang out here. I like the way the roots are like exposed. That's kind of cool. And then we can have a little one somewhere over here, I don't know. Like that. And then another big one over here by the water. Kind of want it like kind of above ground. Okay, well now it's got enough coverage. So at least currently my animals are happy. The only issue is that I like have a lot of stuff left to do before this place is actually cute. Because I wouldn't say that this is currently looking all too nice. But that's okay. Ooh, I can litter some leaves. Well, that might help. That will make it look cute. Look. Fun! Okay. I want... oh no, not that. I think this place would probably have different types of trees in it as well, and not just that one type of tree, but I'm also trying to not overdo this too much. Give me plants only. I could put this massive bush and it still doesn't take up that much space according to this thing. The main issue is that I have all of this land that's like behind everything, so I can't even really see it. And none of the customers will be able to see it, but it's there, so it's still affecting them. Align to surface. I'll turn that on and then we can start placing some bushes a little bit easier. This is maybe too big though. See? That's easier. And it's fun. I love this thing, whatever this is. It's gigantic. Like, it's basically the size of a tree. But love it, whatever. What is happening? Okay, sorry. The align to surface thing makes everything go so weird. Okay, do it like this. And then that's kind of an area that they can't really walk in anymore, but that's okay with me. Okay, we've got a smaller version of that too. Slightly. Turning on align to surface immediately like messes with everything. Like now everything's weird. But that's fine. See, now it's like the plants start rotating all strange. They start behaving all weird as if they're not just plants. Like, what are you doing? Okay. Put this here. It definitely needs more rocks too, because the rocks help a lot. But I'm a little bit tempted to just be like, let's fence this in and then I can at least start making some money. Because I don't have any money. I also don't have a sign or anything. I kind of want to make it so that you can't look at them from every single angle. Because I feel like having this all the way around when they're shy with people, they're gonna get so stressed. Also, I'm pretty sure they needed a 3-meter barrier and this is only 2, so. We gotta up all of them by 1. That area is still a mess, but it's okay. I'll figure that out. But this is better. So that's good. And then construction. I think architecture walls. We have some like funky stuff. If I go by theme and then North Africa, I love these ones. I think they're so pretty. Like this is so nice. I kind of like using these ones. I kind of want to go for this vibe, to be honest. Look at this. Wait. I kind of want to place this just to steal items from it, but I don't want to be doing that right now because it's a little bit expensive. Does it not come with any walls? No, only these. Oh, it's because the plaster walls are like base game or whatever you want to call them. But where are they? It doesn't really show me where they are. I guess I could just look for them. Plaster. There we go. And then I can use these pieces in here. That works. Because I kind of want like this side view to be blocked off a little bit. Because I don't think it's necessarily the nicest view anyway, so what's the point of making it super visible? Okay. Oh, no, that's already wrong. Okay. Like this. And then I can move this. Oop. The good thing and the bad thing about this is like it's really easy to see like square walls now, but it's kind of hard. Because we're not really building this in like a straight line. So this is hard. Construction. Because I kind of want to just build my own edge around this. But since these are all like items that go on a grid, it's kind of annoying. Can I turn that off? I don't know how to do that. I guess if I don't add it to a building, it might be okay. It's still doing it. I don't know what that means then. Okay, well, exit, delete. I don't want it to function like a wall. See, but these are so cool. I would love to use these like as a place where they can look through it. Like that's so fun. But then I'm like, how am I gonna wall this whole thing in? Because I kind of haven't built the right shape path for this. I guess I could. Okay, but now I'm changing all my plans. So this might be a bad idea. Because now I've already built stuff. But, you know, you can't stop me, so it's fine. What if I edit this? Wait, hold on. Maybe I'll just build a new one. We can just, because this is, like the animals can't climb this or anything, so that should be okay. And then I can replace certain parts of the wall to have a window in them so they can look through them. And like even one of these big ones. So that's not a problem. We can do that. And then we can also get big curve. Like this. It's just a little bit annoying because it's going to be really square, which isn't really what I want. But I like the idea of being able to like put the windows in how I want. I don't know. I was always changing my mind when building a Planet Zoo. Building in this game makes me feel so indecisive. Because it's so hard to get my like vision, because I don't really know what my vision is until I'm placing stuff and I'm like, no, whatever it is, it's not right. Whatever I'm doing is not what I like, but I don't know what it is that I do like, so now what? You know? Because like I could do something like this. Do we see the vision? I will have to reroute the path, but you know? Do we see the vision? And then we have like a wall and we can put glass in the wall and they can look through it. And then the animals won't be as scared. The only problem with that is that it's a little bit less nature-y and then zoo-like, because I feel like in a zoo you're normally not behind a plaster wall directly. But I kind of want to try it. So I might just try it, and then if we hate it, we can always say, never mind. I think that's fine. The only issue is we will have to redo the path again. That's okay. That's okay. We can be strong and we can figure this out. And now I just gotta put it on the floor and not in the floor. So if I were to do it like this, I don't know how, and like I don't know where exactly I should be putting this thing. And at which like angle it should be. Because I could do it a bit more like this. But I don't want to make it much bigger than it currently is. But like the side view over there is kind of not a good view. Because I kind of built the whole habitat to look good from this side. So now that side is kind of wasted if I do it like this. I guess I could make it look better from that side, so that's not directly an issue. So this could be okay. Okay, you know what? We'll start here. I do need to make sure it's not like in the ground, but it's on the ground. Okay. I zoomed out too far. Help. Okay, now we gotta redo the path. Sorry. 8. Probably this one too, because this is kind of a whole thing that I'm doing now. It's okay though, it doesn't really matter. Oh my god, why? I'm holding control so it doesn't snap to things, and it still decides that it does want to snap to things, which is annoying. No, what? Stop! Oh my god, this path? Just leave me. Leave me alone. I'm connecting these to each other. I know that that's unhelpful, but I'm just hoping that it will make it stop clicking attached to that one. Okay, delete these, and then control, oh my god, like 1. Leave me alone. Okay. We can do it like this. Obstructed. Oh my god. Okay then. Why is it obstructed? Oh, is it because of the fence? Hold on. Because this is all gonna move out of the way anyway, so I may as well just move it all now. Okay, don't worry about that anymore, please. This one too. Everything out of the way. Okay, see, now it works. Okay. And then for this side, I need it here. Like this. And then these need to somehow connect and not be a mess. Like that's not completely impossible. Like that. I think that's okay. I'm just a little bit worried the fence might not line up with this, but that's okay. We can figure it out. Delete. Okay. Okay. This is fine. And then we can put the staff path back, because otherwise this will become a massive issue. Because no one can get to my animals anymore. And I need them. Okay. Now, let's all cross our fingers and see if this is actually gonna work. Because, oh, I also need to, please don't let me forget, I need to reconnect this. I need to remember that, that's necessary. Anyway, I need to see if I can actually put the fence in here, because the way I'm doing this might not even work. It might not even work. We still have to find out. This also, this part still looks bad. Sorry, this path. It's still wrong. I'm being so picky. But I just want to be proud of my zoo. And if I don't immediately start doing the things that stop it from upsetting me, it's gonna just upset me forever. So this is important. Okay. Now, we gotta fix all of this. This is fine. Not a big deal. And this, I gotta somehow put all of this inside of the wall without it, like, getting confused. Because it's getting a little bit too close to the paths. But I need this to be here because otherwise I can't put my my walls in the way I want it to later. I'm also gonna have to move these depending on where I put the walls, so it's really not a big deal how they look right now. I also don't really care how they look from the inside, it's more about the outside of the habitat. Okay, wall. And then the fun part, which is putting in all of my little view places. So the first one, I think we gotta delete this one. And then I'll put a little circle in there. And then I'll probably delete these and these. And then I'll put another circle here. And then a square one in the middle. I don't know if this is like weird or something, but I'm trying something. It's okay, we're trying new things. Because I have absolutely no idea if they will like enjoy this. Okay, delete that. And then I kind of want to make sure I have some good like big viewing spots. So that my people don't get upset that they don't get to see the animals enough. So we'll keep a wall space in between, and then two more. And then I kind of want, I want like a sign in the middle. Okay, sorry, I'm thinking about this. This one needs to go here, and then I wanted this one in the middle. Does this one fit on top? Yes. Okay. That is kind of interesting. I hope. I don't know. I don't know. I haven't really thought about this yet. Okay, so then we put the toppers on. Because then they have like a little smooth round edge. Can I change the color of this stuff? Or is it just kind of doomed to be gray? Oh, I can't change the color of it. I don't know which color to choose. I guess like an orangey color maybe? Oh no. I don't know how to make it back to the original color either. Like that already looks better to me, but I don't know if I'm crazy. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Okay, can I select like all of these somehow? Okay, that didn't fully work. Okay. I'm so smart. Guys, what can I say? I may be a genius. Okay. Oh, we have these fun trims on top. Wait. Wait. I have a way better idea, because look! Okay, wait. Ignore everything I've just been doing now. We're deleting all of these. Because we can make this way cuter. I'm keeping that one on the edge. Because look, we've got these. And now my colors are all messed up, so I gotta fix that somehow. But, look, oh wait, this one is the wrong way around. But look, they've got like little fun things I can put on the edge. Like that one. And then I could put a little edge on top of that, so it's not as tall. Does it have like a round version of this slim one as well, or no? Okay, no, it does not. Okay, well, this might not work out the way I wanted it to, but it's okay. Look, this is fun. And put these up here. So fun. And then I think we could put the one with the holes, or we can put the one that looks like that. I don't know which one I like more. I think the other one. Put these up here. This is definitely costing me a lot more though, which is not ideal, but also that doesn't really matter to me right now because I'm having fun. And then this one needs to be up. Does this even line up with this edge? Not quite. That's annoying. Okay, hold on. See, because this one, it's like slightly shorter, which means that now everything looks good except for this corner. But I do want to keep that corner the way it is, so now what? I think the fact that it's a different color doesn't really help, but still, I'm not sure how to fix that. I guess I could put a column and then maybe it won't be as noticeable. That's just hoping though. I don't know if that's actually true. Okay, all of these, this color. And then what if, because we've got all these funky little columns and pillars and stuff. What if I put some of those? Look at these little houses. Okay. So I can put something fun on these. Just don't know what really. So I like this one, but it doesn't quite reach the top. So it's not good enough. And then this one, we could like build our own pillar with this basically. These are meant to be at the top, I think. Just like that one is. I don't know. Could I just get like a... I'm just improvising, seeing what I can do here. The thing with Planet Zoo is, like, I've done a lot of Sims building, not as much Planet Zoo building. So in this game, I'm significantly, like, less aware of the things I can actually do, which is hard. Because in my head, I'm like, I'm so used to knowing exactly what I want and what is possible. And in this game, I do not know either of those things. But that's a good thing, because that means I can be creative. And I can figure out myself all the new things that I didn't know I could do. Like, this is wrong. Like, this looks like it's meant to be something. I just don't really know how to make it something that actually looks good. Anyway, what does that look like? It's like too tall, I think. If I removed the middle bit and then put the shorter one in the middle, because we did have another one. Oh, but then it's too short. Okay, of course. But this one's too tall. And if I put it down, it just absorbs the nice part of the column. I guess I could do it like this. But then I do need to make sure I get this actually centered, because it's just not quite centered. Okay. Is this something we could hate? Or like, I mean, not hate. I would prefer not to hate it. Is this something we could like? I don't know. But we could try. We could try. I have been live for like an hour and I feel like I'm making absolutely no progress, but I know that's not true. I'm just exploring. Okay. We gotta move this in here. Does that look bad? Maybe a little, but it's something. So I might just put some, just because. And then if we hate it later, we can always change it. But then at least I have something so it doesn't, I can't have something bothering me the whole time. Because that could be worse, you know? Could be worse. I don't really like this part. Because what if... Okay, can I... Can this be raised at all? Like to there, and then can I put some things in between? Like this. Because now it looks more centered. And that's better. Maybe I need to put that in this as well. But then I don't have anywhere to put my sign. No, I'll try and put my sign on this wall. Facilities, and then I need guest facilities information. Where's the like TV screen? Oh, it's in education. I want this one because it works like a TV screen, but then we need to decorate it. I kind of want to do that in like a separate group. Because normally I've built this one. I like building my own things and then I can put the same one around to make my life easier. So maybe what I'll do first is build it. And then, because I'm not building on like the right, oh, I should connect this. Oops, okay. I forgot I said I was gonna do that. Oopsie. Okay, I can do it like this. That looks fine to me. Okay, well everybody's back on their paths. And then I gotta move these, and then this one. Move it over here, because that's like right where they show up. And then I do have to fix the fencing, but that's not really a priority. I just kind of want to build my little sign. I need to think about the fact that once I've got the first one done, it'll be easier to build the second one, because now I'm just learning how to build with this and deciding on what I want everything to look like. I won't be doing that this whole time. So it's okay. Maybe this can be my new Wednesday game. I don't know. At least for the next few weeks. Until I decide another game I want to play. Because I don't want to keep buying new games to play on Wednesdays. Because that's going to be really expensive. Okay. I want to see all of the items we have. Oh, I could use this. Okay. Let me just... I want a wall, and then I'll remove it later. Or just a block. The box will do. Okay. We'll build it on this block. Can I have this block like next to a person for reference? Is this like person sized? Yes. Okay, so if I put things at the top, they'll be too high, but if I put them at the bottom, they'll be too low. This is like, well, 2 meters, I guess, is person sized. I knew that. Now, we gotta make this. Planet Zoo and Planet Coaster are so fun to watch. I haven't played Planet Coaster in forever. I think I'm not personally like a roller coaster person, so I just, oh my God, I don't know what to do with that game at all. See, we have so many fun things. Look at this. We could use that. But this one, it speaks to me. Because we've been using all this plaster already. So that could be nice. And then, this is how big the TV screen is. So if the person comes up to there, I kind of want the screen to be, like this tall. I don't know. I feel like the previous ones I've built, the screen's been really tall. And that's just not necessary. And I gotta change the color of things too. Look, we could do like this. And then at the bottom, and then I can do it on the sides. That does not look perfect. It's not like hidden well, but I can cover the edges with something. Because I like the blue. That looks really fun. And then I kind of just want like plaster columns, but I guess the wooden ones can also work. There's also all of this, whatever that is. We've got stained glass. What the hell? Oh my god, there's so much fun stuff. I feel like this pack has a lot of potential for me to do kind of cool things with. Just don't really know how to use them yet. Like, look at all of these funky details we have in this little thing. Like, we've got all of these things. I also kind of want to focus more on education because I'm really bad at that normally. So I want to put like, what's it called? Do they have a thicker beam? Oh, this is the thick one. How? Oh, no, this is the thick one. Could use that. Is that ugly? Yes or no? I can't decide if that looks bad or not. I think it does. I also want to change the color of this to match the color of the other one. The other plaster. I feel like I was saying something and now I don't remember. Oh well. Oh, well, I want education and I just opened this up by accident, so that works. So we can get like a educational speaker, put it in there. That looks so bad. Okay, well, we gotta hide it a little bit better. But the education is really good for them to start liking us more and learning more about the animals and stuff. So that's kind of nice to have. I just need to figure out how I'm gonna hide this thing. So maybe I need to put like a round thing in the middle. I could also put it above, but because it's kind of ugly, I'm like, I don't really know where to put it. So I don't know. It could be like inside of this. What if I did that? And then put this right in the middle. Whee! Okay, I can't see anything. That should work, right? I think that this is okay. The thing is I need to be able to click on it, so I need to have it somewhat exposed. Okay. Sorry, just checking it was placed. That looks good. You can only see it from certain angles, but if I zoom out too far, it disappears. But I'm okay with that. That's maybe better. The only issue is that once this cube is gone, you will be able to see the back of it through. So I'll probably have to put something behind it, but that's okay. I mostly just care about how it looks. Okay. Sorry, I just got an email from our building, so I wanted to check what was going on. Because there's always weird stuff going on here. See, because these are all so thick. What if I want like a small column? But these are all ginormous. You can get a lamppost. Oh my god, that's so cool. That's a nice lamppost. I never put lampposts in this game. Sorry. My throat just made a noise. I could start putting lampposts around. Just so that people can see in the rain and in the dark. It looks cool. Whee! Okay. I do think that one might be on a hill. You know what? Leave the lampposts for now. Leave the fountains. I gotta finish this first, one thing at a time. Because I need something to cover up the edges of this. I just don't really know what that is. I guess we have some like wooden beams that I could probably use. Like these ones, but like slightly thicker. Like that one. I could use these for the side. They also have, oh, they also have this one. This one's 2 meters tall, which is slightly too tall. I kind of want to make it so I don't have to adjust the height for all of them. So I'm gonna try doing it like this. Okay, this might be fine. I just need to, you know. Does that look okay? I mean, the colors are bad, so ignore that part. But other than that, I think it's okay. Primary color, we could just make it the same color as the plaster. And then the like smudges on it could be blue. But I don't know. Does that look good? I kind of don't like this being green, but I can't really, okay, I was gonna say, I can't really seem to click on the object anymore. But I got it. Is that the same blue? And then I kind of, the yellow in the middle. I can make that the same color as what the rest of it is. So when you zoom out, it looks good. Okay, this might be fine. And then I'm gonna delete the cube. And then the back of this, like I said, it's a little ugly. But no one's seeing the back of this because this is going like against the habitat, so this is fine. Okay, how do I select this? Out of this. I don't remember how to do that. Multi-selection. And then merge into group. Duplicate. I'm just gonna leave that one standing over there, I think. Just don't worry about it. It's fine. And then we can put this here. And then we have our first information sign. And then I kind of feel like I need to put one here as well, since this is where people are gonna like approach it. But I also feel like when they're not, like, should I just put it right in front of this? But then they can't look in anymore. But I also noticed that if they don't stand anywhere nearby, it kind of loses its effects. So you're meant to put a lot of these, but it's quite expensive. Okay, fossa. We can up the range, but I think it also makes it more stressful. I don't really know where like the good range of this is. See, because this, you're meant to put them like way more. Because I can do this, but you don't want it to overlap with any other things. What if I put them on like 11? And then put this one on 11? Okay. And then hopefully that covers most of the spaces that they'll wait in to look at the animals. I don't know. I'm just hoping that that's how it works. I just hope that they'll like it. And that they'll give me all of their money. Because that would be really nice. Okay. I desperately need to fix this fencing because currently it looks so bad. Help! Okay, sorry. I put this in here and then I can't put this closer. That's annoying. I think over here it's kind of too close to the path, so we gotta move it a little. I want this one to be taller. Okay. Perfect. Perfect. Oh, they're all stood over here. Okay, well, good to know where we've got everybody hanging out, I guess. Is here. And then up this. Oh no, my animals escaped. Shoot, I forgot that this is a problem. Go back in. Go back in. Go back in. They don't know yet, so it's fine. But they will know. Probably soon. I can't tell if they're running. So maybe I can't tell if they know yet that there is a dangerous animal on the loose. It seems like everybody is slightly too chill about this. But honestly, I don't know. Oh, it's running across the paths. Hello? Animal on the loose. Why is there not a vet coming towards them? Oh my god, by the time a vet shows up, it's gonna, I was gonna say, by the time a vet shows up, it's gonna be inside by its own choosing. Okay, I need to close off the area, because this is problematic. Okay, all my animals are safe inside. Now I need to close this off, because this is an issue. Okay, first of all, this, all of this, I'm just gonna, I think I'll just turn this into plaster or concrete. Because that way, I at least don't have to worry about this right now. Because they can't like break through that. So that area is safe. I guess most of this I could probably put concrete instead, but I don't really want to. Because it'll be ugly and it's upsetting me if it's ugly, so not necessary. Now I've been kind of, every time I build something like this, I kind of just close it off with rocks. But I don't know if I should. Because I know that this works. But I also know that it's a lot of effort. I might just trace it with like the same rock, and then we can make it look more interesting when the animals are, you know, safer. Because I can't have them running away. Because that's not good. Animals escaping and attacking my people is probably not going to be good for my zoo and the income in this zoo. Because I don't think people will like being attacked. I don't know if people can be attacked. I'm just kind of assuming they can be. Because I know animals will attack other animals, so I'm like, surely if they felt in enough danger, they would attack the people too, but I don't know if that's true. I don't know if they can like kill my people. I feel like they should be able to, because it would be kind of funny, but you know, maybe I shouldn't say that. Is there a way, can I make this hill like steep enough that it just blocks them in, or is that not an option? Because they can kind of just like roam around whenever, wherever they go. I think because they can kind of, you know, climb, that might not be the best way to do things. Okay. They're gonna have a lot more space than I want them to have, which is not ideal. Oops. But also, maybe it's good to give them a lot of space, because then that gives me more space to like build things later to make everything look prettier. I don't know. I don't know. Currently this is just a bit of a problem because all my animals can escape. And I don't know how to keep them safe. What if I just like checked if I can replace all of the walls that are currently still here with concrete walls? Concrete. Okay, well that works. I just need to get them all tall enough because a lot of them are currently not. Like, this is an issue because they're nowhere near tall enough. Whee! I don't know where they can get out, but let me just leave it. Oh god. I think, like this, at least they can get out. At least they can't get out, sorry. Which is a win. And that's all I really want from this right now, because that means I can just keep doing my other stuff. It does look bad. It does look bad, but at least they're not escaping. And that's also important. Where are you? Oh, they're in here. Hi guys. Can I just check with you that you can't run away? Traversable area. Oh, they can run away right over here. It's a jumping escape? Yep. So if I make this taller, can you still jump out? Oops. No, they cannot. Okay, perfect. Cannot. My work zone set up. I can't get a vet. Oh, my path. Dang it. I keep doing this. I keep forgetting that I need to reconnect my paths. Okay, this is... What now? Okay. It's fine. Okay. It's fine. They're in. Everything's okay. No one's upset. And there's no issues. Don't even worry about it. It's fine. Okay, now, look at the sky. There's even stars. I should change the opening times of my zoo because I don't need it to be open until like 10. So we're opening until 9 and then we'll open at 8 a.m. That feels more reasonable. I'm losing money actively currently, but that's okay. Eventually we'll make money and then everything will be fine. Okay, what do they have to say so far? Zoo feels pretty small. I wish the zoo had a drink shop. Will that make me money yet? Yes or no? Because I feel like in my head, getting a drink shop right now is not worth it whatsoever. I kind of feel like it's more worth it to get more animals in. But I don't know. Also, I'm really scared of all of the mountainous areas and how I'm gonna manage those, so I'm kind of scared and sticking to this area so far. Look how nice and shiny all my grass and my mountains look. It's kind of beautiful. Like, look at this landscape. Aren't the graphics of this game so beautiful? I love this game. It's so nice. Because what I had in mind is eventually I'll put the entrance here, and then in the middle they'll have like an information point and something else. And then we'll have like a restaurant and a gift shop and stuff. Currently though, we're not there yet, so I need to calm down. So that's why there's so much space. But I kind of feel like I do need to put some more animals in. Because no one's gonna come to a zoo that only has one creature and there's only 2 of them. Like, you can't really watch them for very long. That's understandable. Okay. Which animal would you want to see? Personally, I'm a big fan of the monkeys. Love the monkeys, but I know the monkeys are expensive. But they can all go together, which is nice. I don't know. I'm sorry. I might just let the game run a little while I work on this place some more. We can just like slowly have it go through time, and then hopefully once I'm building this, we'll start making a little bit of money. I do feel like having 2 animals is probably more helpful in that sense, but you know, can't always win. Because I kind of don't want to have like a bunch of areas I don't like in the zoo, because I'm trying too hard to like make a bunch of money first. I do like that they swim. I love giving animals that don't need water anyway, because they always seem to swim in it, which I think is really cute. I like watching animals swim around. Is there any plants that are not gigantic but still take up some space? It's like in the dome of this plant, so I can't touch it. Hold on. Just some leaf litter, and then turn off align to surface. Maybe. Look at the sunshine! Wow! Okay. Well, that's beautiful. And then I can try and landscape some more. I wish we had some like flowers that go in this area, because this animal's kind of picky about the things it wants. I don't think I can give it anything that doesn't belong in this very specific area without him getting upset. So I think we kind of have to be a little bit picky. Also, I shouldn't have placed the trees in already, because I cannot see a single thing. The trees are kind of forming a problem for me because I can't see, which is not ideal. But it's okay. Look at my little animals eating. But like I could do some of this. Put some rocks nearby the water. This one is nice because it's ginormous, so it helps make the place look a little bit more full immediately. And it's nice and flat, so it goes into the ground. And then all of the rocks I can like put plants around them, which is nice. I just wish we had a little bit more plant options, because I don't feel like we have that many. At least not like interesting ones, because we have these. I could put this everywhere, but it's not that interesting. It's just green. But I guess it doesn't need to be that interesting to still be good for my animals, so it's okay. Fossa's about to mate. Oh my god, look at them! They're snuggling! Hi guys, don't let me interrupt you. Just adding some rocks. Well, I hope that we get little baby fossas, because I bet they're really cute. They look like they would be cute. Because look how cute the little big ones are. See, there's way too many people looking at these animals right now. I am a little bit worried about their stress levels. Is that the sound they make? It just screamed in my ear. Did that come from you guys? Oh my god. Big scream. Okay. Rotate this. And put it here. I feel like all of these rocks look the same. I can't even tell which ones are the same one. Or if they're like a slightly different version of each other. I can't tell. That's okay. They make like a screaming noise. Are you guys okay? I think so. Anyway. The habitat is definitely like, it's coming together. It just needs a little bit, oh. I just clicked on studio mode in my OBS. I don't even know what that means. There's so much I do not know about my own things that I do every day, like streaming and OBS. It just shows two versions of me, so I'm like, I must be able to prepare stuff before it goes live with this, but I don't really know how. Sometimes I think I need to Google more things. Okay, I don't know what to do with this mountain, mostly. Because I think everything around this water is looking quite good. Hello, I have returned. Hi, Matsuka. I'm placing rocks. It's your favorite activity. Well, currently I'm placing bushes, but I was placing rocks. I went from editing the fence to now placing rocks again. Everyone's favorite activity. What if I kind of want like something to be happening on this mountain? I don't know if like a shit ton of leaves is exactly the vision I have for it. But also like there's nothing over there. To a charity shop, bought 4 Paramore albums and CDs, then came home to do the dishes. Been very productive. Oh my god. Let's go. I'm proud of you. You're doing amazing. My inspector has arrived. Help. Help. Ooh, why didn't I know that I could put these in? That will really add to my place, actually. Being able to put some stuff in the water. That will really make everything look a lot better. Especially because we've got such like a ginormous body of water in this. I kind of feel like it needs some of this. Don't you think? Wow! Okay. That's better. I kind of feel like it needs like a rock island or something in the middle, but I don't know. Like, what if... I know that this is floating, so technically this makes no sense, but it also doesn't really matter. Because we can just pretend it's not floating. But then we have a little, like, island in the middle, which might be nice. And then I can put some rocks around it to make it not an impossible island anymore. Uh-oh. There we go. Okay, I definitely need something to attract people to the zoo. We are making money though, so it's working. I'm back at the airport now. Hey! Have fun at the airport. I hope you had a great time in Portugal. Oh my god. I keep clicking on this plant thinking it's gonna not be ginormous, and every single time it's still ginormous. It's just so big. Okay. This is getting somewhere. Where are my animals? Oh, they're hanging out together. Aw. Whoa! That jump? Holy shit. What the hell? Okay. Good for you guys. What the hell? Didn't know that they could do that. Okay, I kind of want to put some more soil. I think it might help make the place look a bit more normal. Because currently we have mostly grass. And they're very... I mean, it looks nice, but I feel like I could do with some soil, especially around all of these edges, where all of the plants are. It helps blend everything together a bit more. And I think we've gotten rid of almost all of the long grass now, which is also a good thing, because I didn't want to have any more long grass. Woohoo! What are you so excited about? We are way early and flight is delayed 20 minutes. Oh no! Well, that sucks. Ooh, will you text me your flight stuff? Then I'll track your flight later. That will be exciting for me. I love watching everyone's planes. Every time Heather's family comes here, we're tracking their plane, which is kind of funny because usually we leave the house before their flight leaves, because the flight from like Manchester to Amsterdam, it's like less than an hour. So we're usually out of the house before they even like take off. It's kind of fun. The plane goes so fast. It's also not far. Anyway, I think this is coming together. It's just really, the center of it looks really good, and then everything else is kind of like meh. You know? Everything else is kind of meh. Still leave 5:20 for airport to Düsseldorf to base. Let's go. Okay. I'll look at it later when I'm not streaming anymore. Probably fine with that. Yeah, I think so. Okay, what do I do with you guys? I clicked on them. Oh, I wanted to look at traversable area. Okay, they can get on the rock in the middle. That's what I wanted to know. The edges of this place are definitely like lacking. Security guards. Oh, I should get one of those because there's probably gonna be crime. I also need to get trash cans because, no, work zone 1. My keeper is a bit overworked. I'll get a second one. They can be slightly worked together. And then I'll get some trash cans because I've got none and I don't trust these people. This is the African bin, or we can have... Do they have a specific West Africa bin? Or North Africa, I mean. We have this one, which I like. This is cute. Okay, put one by the sign, and then put one on this corner. Put one by this sign. And then I just gotta put some along the paths, I think. I don't know if I should put them in the middle. Maybe I will. Especially here. Because I know I can't trust these people to throw their trash in the bins. That exhibit is so cute. Thank you! I'm working very hard on this because I haven't played this game in a while. So this is hard for me. Okay, I can also, hold on. Because we can also do, I can look at like the decorative props area and then look at the North Africa theme. Okay, it's like maybe we can put some of this in here, but I don't know if any of this looks like it would be inside of the exhibits. Because like this looks cute, but I don't think that it would be living inside of here with my creatures. Same with like the fountain and stuff. I think it's fun, but I don't know if it would be in here. Lights, architecture. I don't think we have anything interesting. Okay, well maybe if I just look by... Oh, we have this. Oh, that's cute. These are like the pre-built items. Because we can have like little statues. Is that like a little fennec fox statue? That's so cool. But we could also look in just African. Because I don't really want the wall stuff, but I do want the props. I was just hoping there would be something interesting I could put inside. Like one of these, but I don't know if this is really the right aesthetic. Because this, in my mind, I've seen this in like a lion's exhibit in a zoo in the Netherlands. Like, it's just kind of fun to give them something like interesting inside of this. I just don't really know if these are really the aesthetic I would personally go for, but we can give them a tent just for decor. It's fun. They have a tent. I'll give them one of these. I don't think it really matches necessarily, but it's just fun to have. I just want them to have a little bit more like interesting stuff going on inside of here. I'll put some little pots. I also need to hide this door from them, I think, because I feel like normally in a zoo you cannot really see. Oh my god, did he just walk through there? Okay, well you cannot normally see like where the zookeepers are coming from. So I'm kind of trying, because from here you can definitely still see it, but I don't really know how to block it in a way that makes sense. Because I don't want them to not be able to get out anymore. Because that would be worse. And I don't really want like a random wall in the middle of things either. Maybe it's fine. We just make it so that it's not the most obvious thing in the world. That's okay. And then I can put some more trees and bushes. I don't know. It's already September of year 2. We've not done that much. But I'm trying so hard. It's just really hard to make progress in this game. This is the right plant still, right? Like I can use these plants in here. I haven't unselected anything, so I should be able to do this. And this should be fine. Okay. I do like this. I'm kind of tempted to like put like a drink shop or something. I just feel like they need something. I could also get like some exhibit animals. We could get a walkthrough exhibit. That's like all of my money though. But I've never built one of these. Maybe I should not do that right now. Because you can make really cool stuff with this. I've seen it. Need landscaping like this in The Sims? That's what I'm saying. That would be so good. But with these, people have built like, you could, because what you can do with this, hold on, I'll do this. Wait, hold on. If I delete it now, is it still, okay, hold on. Because when you put these down, look, I'm going to have to delete this immediately because they're expensive. But you can make all the walls like non-existent. Or you can make them like netting, glass, wire, like, you know what I mean? But they can be like this, and then if you do that to all of the walls, which is possible, like you can have no ceiling, you can have no anything. This can just be like in a building, and then you can just have like bats flying around. You can build like the coolest things ever. It doesn't have to be shaped like a box at all. And that's so cool to me. Oh, I just lost a bunch of money. Okay. It's fine. I'll get over it. It's annoying though. But like this is kind of more like what I want right now. But I need some animals. I think what I really could do with is probably just another animal that takes up a little bit more space. I just don't really know which animal to do. Because a lot of these are kind of greedy with how much space they want from me. Like the giraffe needs a shit ton of space. But look, the fruit bat needs to go in the walkthrough exhibit. And you could build something so cool with that. I just don't have the money for that to pull that off right now. But I would love to do that because that's so cool. And I've seen people build such cool things with that. It makes me jealous. The money is so hard. It is. Every time I see other people play this game, they have like insane amounts of money. And I'm like, how did you do that? Because everything is kind of expensive. Like the decorating is easy, but like a lot of the big things are just, they cost so much. And I'm like, how do you have such a ginormous zoo? How did you get there? Like I never see people start up a zoo and then make good money. Or they have like an ugly zoo and then they make a bunch of money just like letting it run, which that doesn't seem fun to me. And then they just use all of that money. They like bulldoze the whole zoo, but that doesn't sound fun. I don't want to build a zoo to just delete it after letting it run while staring at my screen for 30 minutes. I want to play! I've never owned a chimpanzee before. They're all quite expensive. All of the animals that I've never had. I've had these ones. I could get a tortoise. They're just a little bit expensive. No, these two are fine. Okay, look at this guy. And they like require no space. You can have 20 kids and they'll still be fine. So they don't need any space at all. I have to, oh my god, what the hell? What's wrong with you? Why would you sell it for that much? It's not worth that at all. Okay, so where do I want to put these guys? Are they scared of people? They're neutral. Okay. We can even have this be a walkthrough. I never build those where like people can walk through the exhibit. That could be fun because we can make it so that guests can enter. Should I try? Climb on her back. Okay. Reject it by walking away or raising herself high on her legs so the male slips off. Okay. Look at him. Or her. I don't know. Anyway. Largest ever. 1.86 meters long. These can get big. I guess they are called a giant tortoise. But still. I didn't know that they meant that giant. Okay. If we want it to be walkthrough, which I kind of want. If you give me that option, I kind of want to, you know? Because I've never built one of those before. Where should I put it? Also, why does it keep raining? Is that because I've made it a tropical area? We're just gonna have rain every day? Also, I swear it hasn't rained until now, so I just chose a bad day to pause it. I dropped my M&Ms. You know what I should do? Buy them a place where they can get umbrellas from. The information center sells umbrellas. So what if I gave them one of those? Come here. Look. Umbrellas. Good luck, everyone. Okay. That will just be ugly for now, because I don't care about it that much. Now, where do I put my tortoise? 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 I don't know. Where do I put them? This is like a hill, which, oh my god. That scares me so bad. So I don't know. That's so small. Maybe. See, but it would just be nice if they could walk this way and then end up right there. Oh my god, what's happening over here? Okay, I did not realize all of this was broken. Is this because it's raining, or is this just a problem that just happened to occur right now? Mechanic, please fix this. Help. Okay, that's not good. Okay, I think the tortoise should live here. This is flat. So this could be okay. I kind of want it so that you can't see it from anywhere except for the path. If that makes sense? Like, what if because I need guest gates. So I'll need to start putting them in, preferably immediately. One here. And then one somewhere over here. I'm guessing it will be a little bit bigger than it needs to be, just because otherwise just doing this is already going to be really difficult. Okay. And then I need to build the path through. Okay. Tortoise. Oh, not width. I want to change length. This is where my tortoise will live. Oh, oops. Okay, that's not. Like this? That could be fun. I've never built walkthrough exhibits before. This is exciting. Okay. I'm just gonna like fence it in, and then I think I'll try and like build something exciting around it. I just don't know what yet. But I kind of just want to have it all fenced in first. Oh my god, this is so much bigger than it needs to be. Like, what was she thinking? I don't know. Okay, let's see. How big have I made this? Oh, I can't yet, because I don't have a... Can this staff not enter through one of these gates? Is that not allowed? Okay, well, that's fine. And then path. So how big is this? It's absolutely ginormous. Who's surprised? Not me. I do this every time. Okay, well, I can definitely shrink this bit, and then I can end up putting like drinks and stuff. Or I could put a little plaza where people can just like sit down over here. I don't know, that's definitely an option. It's mostly the other side that needs shrinking though, because all of this is just so extra. I don't need to be doing all of this. My main issue with building stuff like this is that I use, like, I just cannot really envision how big anything is until I place it down, and then I'm like, oh, okay. Which is why it's kind of easier for, like, the animals like the giraffes, because they need so much space, and for every single child they add, or every single, like, family member they add later, they need even more space. So like it's kind of good to give them absolute obscene amounts of space compared to what they need, because they'll need it. And you can also just like add a bunch of other animals into their exhibits for like, I don't know, what's the word? Enrichment purposes. But I don't really need to be doing that because this one doesn't enrich with other animals, so what's the point? Anyway, let me put my tortoises in here. Oh wait, I need to... I do think this game is like so overly complicated. I don't know why, but it's so difficult for me because it's so overly complicated. But it's fine. Because it's overly complicated and that's why it works. Okay, get me my tortoise. Sent to zoo. I meant to, like, put them in quarantine first, but I don't believe in quarantining my animals. I don't have much to lose right now anyway, so I kind of need them to just, like, be here. Okay. I'll put this like right here, and then probably also one like right in the middle, and then also one on this side because I don't know if they're smart enough to understand that, I don't know if they'll pick like a preference for which side they enter, so I don't know. This one and this one. I'm worried that the sounds of these will overlap, but I guess not right now. And then this one I could definitely make louder. I could just make it so it covers almost everything. They're not meant to overlap, so this is kind of less than ideal, but it's okay. Yippee! My fossa is about to make again. I got profits. That's good. Where are my little friends? Guys? Do you think they can find them? Oh no, this one's broken. Who shattered my glass? Also, I should save. Oh, it looks fixed now. Well, I don't know. I guess someone fixed it. Oh my god. Okay, well, there they are. Whoa. Hello, Miss Tortoise. Okay. I do think the tortoise also needs water, in my opinion. They just need like a little bath. Just here. I'll smooth it out a little. And then give it, oh, it's not deep enough. Okay. I've picked a bad spot. Can I put it in now? No. Can I put it in now? Yes. There we go. My tortoise is floating. Don't worry about him. And then I'll put some sand around here. Because they like sand. So that's nice. I'll put some soil next to the path. Because I don't trust everybody to keep their foots on the path. Their feet. I don't trust them to keep all their feet on the path. I feel like the side of the path would be kind of muddy and not very grassy. There we go. And then I definitely need some decorating, but it's okay. This one likes long grass, which is interesting because I don't normally need to put any long grass in, which it also likes short grass, so I guess I shouldn't get rid of the short grass too much, but I'll make this area like a long grassy area. And then it really does need shelter because it has none. Are you swimming? Oh, no. My bad. What's going on with you? Carried items? Ears empty, wrist empty, head empty. Me too. Me too. I get it. Anyway. Let me just, hold on. What do you want? Okay, same decor. We'll give you some of this too. Do you want a lot of coverage? Not necessarily. Okay, well, I'll give you some. Will they, like, get on the path with the people? That's kind of crazy. I mean, I guess that is how zoos work. It's not like they don't... They, like, actively avoid the paths. I know that at the zoo in Rotterdam, they've got, like, a walkthrough thing for the wallabies, I think? Something like that. And it's so cute. Obviously, they don't come very close. But it's so cute. It makes me so happy. Should I use, like, the mossy ones? I don't know if it makes sense. Maybe I shouldn't. But the dynamic moss, but it just moves every time. It is nice though, because the moss only grows on like the surface, like the top part. So if you rotate it around, it does change, which is nice. Okay, I need to change this so it no longer aligns to surface. There. And then here. It seems like they're liking it in here, all of these people. They're making happy noise, which is good. Though it's definitely kind of lacking in here, and it's kind of sad and and empty looking, but it's okay because we're gonna work on that. Are they just kind of like stood around? I also think everybody is very warm, but I don't really know how to cool them down in a way that like my animals don't get cold, because I don't want my animals to be upset. I care more about my animals than my people that come here to visit, which I think I should feel that way. I'm using these trees as bushes, which is probably not really what I meant to be doing. Sausage tree. Mangrove tree. Ooh, I like that one. That one looks kind of nice. And it can grow in water too, so I guess you put one over here. Are these the same one? They just look very similar. I can't tell if they're the exact same one because I tried to use different ones. I think I might have put the same one twice. It's okay, I just need to rotate it so that it doesn't look like the same one anymore. Because otherwise, it looks kind of sad. Okay. Also, I am currently actively losing money, which is not ideal. I could probably do with putting some donation things in this area. Also, they need food, because I don't have... I don't currently have any food in this area. Put one under this tree. Also, they are walking both ways, so that's good. Okay, where is it? Giant, it's something giant tortoise, but I don't think giant is the first word. And L something, there we go. Ooh, they like the fruit spike. Whatever that is, it sounds exciting, because I'm guessing fruit gets spiked to it. And that will be fun to watch. And then a little ice cube. And a rubber duck. Can I put that in the water? Or next to the water? And then little like food thing. Even though they can eat from here, from the like enrichment items, I do kind of want them to eat from normal food too. Okay, they've got good enough enrichment, except they need another toy, so... Is this sprinkler a toy, you think? And that will help cool down as well. Which, I don't know if that's what they need, but it's what all of my people need, apparently, so... Okay. Sprinkler! I've got my inspection. Habitat 26? Oh. Oh, this one? Yeah, no, that one wasn't thriving, probably, when... Giant... Oh, my caps lock is on. Giant tortoise. Okay. Continue. Just really needs more rocks, is my opinion. I don't know if that's true, but it's true to me. All I've been doing today is talking about rocks, I'm sorry. But that's just part of this game. All you do is place rocks. You place rocks, and you see what happens. I was kind of hoping that my animals would start having babies, but it doesn't seem like they are, which is sad. I could check if the fossa is pregnant, but I don't think she is. No. None of them are pregnant right now. How long do these live? Do I have to worry about them dying soon? Life cycle. How long do they live, though? Oh, 17 years. Oh, I don't have to worry about them dying. And they can have babies until they die, so... They can have a few generations still, and I don't have to worry about it too much. That's good news to me. Also, eventually we might have to build like a graveyard for the animals we lose, so that I don't forget any of them. Also, does anyone want to name anybody? Because currently, I haven't really thought about the fact that none of them have names. Well, they all have names, but I've not given them any names. If anyone's got any fun ideas, feel free to share. Because I want to feel more attached to all of these little friendly creatures. Which means they must be named. I did not mean to do that. And here. I don't know. I'm trying to make this look more interesting. I'm not sure how. Because I don't want it to look too crazy with like all of the different rock heights, but now it's just flat. Rocks, around the rocks. Paint some over here. It like actually changes the texture. It looks really cool. This game is so impressive. Okay. Are they still happy with their everything? No, they don't have enough sand anymore. Okay, I will give you more sand. Do not worry. Also can put more sand over here. Oh, now they don't have enough grass. Dang it. Well, I was gonna say you can't have both, but they can. I'm making it work. Okay. This is fine. And I got 300 guests? No. I've reduced crime. I've had no crime in 3 months. Oh, that's good. I didn't even know I had crime at all. But maybe I have had crimes. I guess I didn't have security for a long time, so you can kind of assume that while there's no security, there will be crimes. So, you know, oops. That's my bad. Look at the tortoise drinking from the water. That's so cute. How are these guys doing? Still jumping around. Okay. So far, I fired my security because I had 0 crimes. That's fair. Did you keep your 0 crimes? Oh, this is floating. Oh well. I can move it. So no crime? No crime. It was costing me money. Yeah, you can't have that right now in this game. Everything is way too expensive to have these people costing money when you don't need them. See, this... my main issue right now is that the barriers are all just really ugly. Animals stressed. Oh, I wonder why. Okay, maybe I need to turn this into one-way glass. Can I not do that yet? Oh, there we go. No. That's not what I wanted. Can I? Oh, I have one-way glass. It needs to be one way the other way around, though. How do I change the direction of the one-way glass? Oh, this way. Okay. Make all of this one-way glass. And then they should be fine. Because I would understand that this is stressing them out. Okay, I think that should fix the problem. If it doesn't, I might need to put up signs like, be quiet. And then, because maybe it's the noise and not the fact that they feel watched. But like right now, they're like nicely hidden away in a little cage. They don't even know what's happening on the other side. Maybe that will make them feel better. Maybe that will make them feel better. Sure, better, that works. How tall does your fence need to be? Because I could probably lower it and that will look less ugly. Only 1/2 meter. Okay, well, never mind. I don't know why it's this tall then. Because I will just make all of it a bunch shorter. Why can I change the height? Hello? Okay. I'll just make it like the same height as this. Like that looks good. And then this looks a little bit less ugly. And now how tall is it? It's still really quite tall, but it's less bad than the 2 meters tall. And I can probably hide it better eventually. Because I don't really want to keep it like this. I also need to get them like a hiding spot because these guys currently cannot be covered at all. There's no shelter for them. And that feels mean. Because I don't think I should be giving them no shelter when they desperately need shelter. So, I have a VIP guest. Oh my god, no way. Let me just... I'll build them like a little rock cave. Right next to the zookeeper spot. And then... can hear some child laughing. Okay, I'll do it like this. And then they've still got loads of terrain, so that's good. Low welfare. Why? What's wrong? The stress, it's distressed and trying to hide. Okay, well, I'm working on that. Can everybody stop? Everybody stop. I want to give my animals a good life, and I need to give them a hiding spot. I need them to be able to get away from all of these awful people. This is why I don't feel like I normally build these walkthrough places, because all my animals get stressed and then I get stressed. Because I'm like, no, I didn't mean for this to happen. Sorry. I didn't mean for this to upset you. I'm not trying to make this all about the guests, because I don't really care about them. I care about you. It's about the animals more than it is about anything else. Okay, let me see. I want some bedding with some leaves back here. I live in the welfare dips because of trees. Like, what do you mean you don't like this tree? Oh my god, I've never seen that before. Oh, like when they're like, when it's the certain type of plants and they're like, this one doesn't belong in my enclosure. That one. They're so silly. Like, you don't even know what that means. Why are you upset about a tree? You're an animal? How do you know that this doesn't belong where you live? Is the smell upsetting you? Like, you need to grow up, I think. Anyway, let me just put this rock right here. And then, ugh, my elbow's hurting. I don't know why. And then put one here. I think I'm gonna need to make them like multiple hiding spots because of the fact that they're in like a, you know, because they still don't have enough hard shelter, first of all, so that's kind of an issue. But because they're in like an open area, I kind of feel like I need to make sure that they have all of the space in the world to hide away. Because otherwise, they're gonna hate me. And I'm already kind of feeling that from them. So, I'm trying really hard to be good. Okay. Oh god, that's a large rock. Wow. Let's see. Put this here. I don't know. Trace out a little area. I'll make sure that they're kind of hidden in there too, because obviously otherwise it's gonna be pointless, because this is mostly about them wanting to hide. So if they can't hide, there's nothing I can do for them, and that will make me sad. Okay. Let's see, like this. And then, oh, my elbow, it's like something's pressing into it wrong. It's giving you good coverage, except the good tree, please. I know. They're so silly. Oh my god, that's big. See, now you can see the dynamic moss on it, though. It looks good on this one, because it's so tall. Oops, I did not mean to put that there at all. So this one's gonna have to go. Delete. And I hate that when you accidentally place something and then you sell it, it doesn't sell for the same price. Like, my game is paused. No one has gotten any use out of this yet. So what is the purpose of taking my money from me? You know I've not got any. That's just cruel. Okay. Is this enough hiding for you guys, or is this still not enough? It's still not enough. Okay, well, that's okay. I understand. I can move this ball to here. And then, oh, that's in the tree. What the hell? Okay, I meant to put it there. And then we can put another hiding spot over here. I don't know. Can I duplicate this one? Because I kind of like this one. I know that's silly because it's not like that nice, but... Oh wait, actually, this one needs some support at the back. My tortoises are mating. The mating in this game is so, like, cozy. Because obviously they can't get too graphic with this, I'm assuming. So they just kind of, like, snuggle and rub their heads together. Which I think is kind of cute. Okay. What if I immediately, like, if I'm gonna copy paste this, what if I just give it some plants too? So that it makes it easier for me to fill up some of the area around this as well. Because that would be really helpful. Okay. Maybe a small one of this. And then I need like a flat to the ground bush, which we don't really have a lot of in this, I don't think. So maybe some leaves scatter. And then I guess this is like the best option after that, which kind of sucks. Maybe this one's gotta go. Which is annoying because I like that one. Put this over here. And this. Okay, now I can resize this one. Or resize this one. Not that. I can copy paste this one to put it somewhere else. And then hopefully merge into group and then duplicate. And then hopefully that will give me closer to enough coverage, because I still don't know if this will be enough. Because these animals are so greedy. Okay, let's see. Do you feel covered enough? Where are you? Still none? That only added 5%. Where can you go then? Is this not, can you not enter these areas? I guess there isn't a lot of space in there. Okay, well, I see the problem, but I'm annoyed. It's annoying me. Okay, this one also does not have as much space on the inside as I was hoping. Especially not covered space. Can I just leave it? Will they be upset if I leave it like this? Like, you have 3 separate hiding spots. Surely this is enough. Please. I might just leave it. Call it a day. Hope for the best. I don't know. It should be enough. In my opinion. I was making money though in that time. Because I was at like 11K before. So at least I'm doing something. I'm doing something that works. I hope that's not me getting rid of like necessary grass or something. Because this is kind of becoming an issue. Okay, still got enough of everything. I really like this bush. I know it's technically a tree, but when I drag it into the ground, it looks like a bush, and I like it better that way. So that's what I'm gonna do, if that's okay. Okay, let me just don't align to surface. And then duplicate again because it was sideways. See, because now it looks like a cute little bush. And no one would ever know I've just buried a tree. Because it looks so much better this way. Because I actually have something to like add some greenery to the place. Well, that's a fun life hack to create some green. And just put some trees in the ground. Because some like biomes, I guess. I don't know what to call them. What's wrong with my brain? I'm in Minecraft mode. I don't know. But some like areas seem to have really good plants for like lots of different bushes. Tropical, for some reason, doesn't. I kind of, in my head, I feel like I kind of thought it did, but maybe not. I'm also worried that because these are technically trees, I might be adding way too much coverage for these animals. Are you okay? Are you sleeping or dead? Okay, sleeping. Not dead. You look a little too dead for me. I would prefer if you looked a bit more alive. Because that's scary. Anyway, it's looking cozier in here. It's definitely still a work in progress, but it's looking better. Okay. I think we're doing okay so far. I think overall the zoo is still ugly, but I think we don't have that much money, so we don't need to focus too much on what the zoo looks like and more about like what the specific areas look like, which is working, so I'm okay with this. And then I wanted this to be like a little plaza, so what if I don't know if any of these are like, I don't think I can align it to any grid right now. Because none of these are gridable. Okay, never mind. What I could do, I've seen people do this, is they do this, and then, delete this. There's an inspector at my zoo again. Okay, well, dang it. Pause. I'm trying to figure out how to do this. Because they'll do this, and then kind of turn it into like a sitting area. That's what I want. You can cover it with stuff as well, but I don't really know how to do that. Because I kind of wish that you could paint in the same color as this on the ground. If that makes sense. What I could also do, wait, that was, okay, well now I've already done it, redo. I could do a natural path for this area, and then if I put some stuff over here, terrain, I don't know if that looks good. Then we can put some stuff in here, and they will still walk over it. Facilities, benches, picnic benches. This is the North Africa one. Can I not put it on paths? Why? Oh, this is annoying. Why can't I have what I want? I just wanted a place for them to sit. Okay, hold on. Can I like flatten the terrain, or is that not possible? Okay, that's flat. Then I want some paths. What's the difference between all of these? Oh, this one like puts sand down for you. That area is definitely ugly, but you know, if it lets me place tables on it now, I don't really care. Okay, well it will let me place one. So that's better. Okay, I don't know which ones to use. Okay, maybe okay, so this one spot lets me place one, and then that's it. Okay, well, that's disappointing. Maybe this isn't meant to be then. Okay, well, I had a vision, and now it's gone. I guess I could do the same thing over here, but then I'm like, is it worth it to do that? I don't know. This is kind of the annoying thing about paths like this, I guess. Well, I had a vision and it didn't work. Because if I put them off the path, they won't be able to get to it. And that's annoying. What I could do, technically, is I could definitely give them like benches. Hold on. Also, it smells like smoke in here, and I'm upset about that because it smells like smoking smoke. So I'm like, which one of my neighbors is causing me problems right now? I need you to stop. Because I could get them like a little food truck. Wouldn't that be cute? I don't know, I just think it would be kind of fun. I don't know who to put in there, but I was kind of hoping that that would slot better. Okay, hold on. We're putting this somewhere else, and then we'll move it over there. Where do I have flat land? Here. Do I want this? Hold on. I want gulpy soda so that you can get a drink. And then I'll put it inside of this. How does that work? I don't get it. What the fuck? How is this meant to work? Are you meant to put these in there? I'm confused. I guess? Because that one would fit in here. Okay. Let me think. Gulpy soda counter or gulpy slush counter? Oh, I can look at the employees I'm getting. I can pick one. Maybe I will pick the slush because it's pink. And now I have a girl. And then I'll put this. Is this how you're meant to use this thing? I'm gonna assume yes. I don't know if it is. But this to me looks like the only way you'd be able to make this function. Radio enabled. Okay. Okay, queen. If I move this forward, no, okay. I think this is probably the best way to do this. And then let's move this. Sorry, girl. I don't mean to cause any distress. Does it need to like, because it needs to have a path coming up to it. Okay, there we go. I was gonna say, because I don't see any path. but there we go. And then that will do. And then we can put some like trees and stuff around this. That would be fun. Okay, I don't know where she is, the person who's meant to work here, but I'm assuming she's coming. I did kind of put her in a void before, so she could be anywhere. I'm not sure where anywhere is right now. And then she can be hanging out under one of the sausage trees. This might cause a bit of a coverage issue for the surrounding ones, but I don't know. I could also take one of these trees, because these I really like the look of, but for some reason they don't belong in this area, so I can't put them in any of the habitats because they get upset. Which is what we were talking about before, like, stop, it's a tree. See, are you sure you're not dead? See, it knows this tree doesn't belong here. How does that make sense? Why does it know? I don't get it. Why? Okay, sorry, I'll stop crying. I guess you're getting the sausage tree instead then. Which is so strange. I guess this is the good thing about not being inside of the habitats anymore, is I could technically use whatever I want to decorate this area, and no one would get upset with me. Okay. Everybody is sweating. And it also looks like the people who are sweating are just not dressed for the occasion. Like, why are you wearing long sleeves? Everyone is in, like, hoodies. You don't wear a hoodie to the zoo in a tropical area. In Africa. Are you insane? These people just have very poor planning when it comes to everything. So that seems like a them problem and not a me problem, so... If they give me low zoo reviews because of that, I'll be upset. Ooh, my things are mating. That's good news. Well, look how thick the roots on this one are. I don't really know how to fill up this space. But I guess like what I said before, like I don't really need to worry about... Oh my god. Oh, this is so big. Okay. I think putting this one into the ground is the only way to make it look a little bit more like a plant that exists in your surrounding areas. This is definitely floating, but I don't really care because I think it looks fun. Ooh, look at the way that this plant is like... That's so weird. Okay. Anyway. Now we've got like a little bit of something going on here. And I wouldn't say it looks good, but we're doing something. Okay, I kind of want the lighting to be better so I can take a picture of my thing, but I don't know if it wants me to. Oh my god, thank you for the follow. I appreciate that. I'll probably be getting off stream in a sec. I'm just trying to get to some different lighting. Oh, look at them! It's so pretty. How is my inspection? My education is still not good. But I think getting the education up is difficult, because I've never had it be good, ever, before. I don't really want to speed through time too much if it's gonna be an issue. Maybe it's fine. Anyway, this is the zoo, day 1, technically year 4. Time goes so fast. I feel like in year 4 you're meant to have like a whole thing going. There's nothing here. I don't know at what year you're meant to have a zoo that runs well, but I feel like year 4 feels like it should be very much functional, and it's not. So that's annoying me. Ooh, look! Okay, I would say the lighting is slightly weird, but look how nice this is. I can have a little view of my hard work. Our zoo would take a long time to build up. Well, that's true. I guess that makes sense. In usual games, I feel like if once you're a year in, you're meant to have made like a lot of progress. But in this game, a year goes by in like an hour. Less than. Which is crazy. Something flying. Anyway, I hope you guys liked hanging out with me today. I had a great time. Oh, just exploring. I hope you guys also had fun. And I will probably stream this again next week on Wednesday. Because I don't want to keep spending money on games, like I said. As much as I love it, it's probably not good for me. So I will not. I will see who is live though, because we can hang out and go say hi to someone else. Let's see. I don't know. I'm kind of like, we should rate someone who's also playing. Okay, ignore her. Heather said, if she makes any noise, don't listen to the notification because I've ordered you a birthday present. And I was like, okay. I'll leave it alone. Is anyone playing Planet Zoo? Planet Zoo. Not a lot of people. Every single time I've rated someone who was playing Planet Zoo, they have been so dramatically better than me at this game that it's like actually insane. Like, you don't understand how good these people are. Once we went into someone's stream, they had like gigantic mountains and like everything was amazing, and I was like, how did you do this? This is so impressive. What the hell? But I will say, I'm very easily impressed in Planet Zoo because I don't know how to do it. You know? So, we're working hard. I also feel like I need to rename this zoo because calling it zoo is going to make it really hard for me to keep track of this zoo if I ever, keep playing it for a long time. It's going to be causing me problems. Maybe... Hold on. You're good at Planet Zoo. Those zoos look better because they spend a long time making them. True. See, this is the thing. A good Sims house can be built in 3 hours. A good Planet Zoo is gonna take you so many more hours than just 3. You know? So, I just need to spend some more time on these, and then it's gonna be fine. I've just never gotten to the point of getting a zoo that looks like even close to a zoo that would exist. Because I've never had a zoo that doesn't look like a few paths with a few habitats, like whatever they're called, around. Like, it's always kind of a mess, And that's okay. That's okay. Okay, I don't see anybody... really who's playing Planet Zoo, who's speaking to me right now. Maybe we can go raid someone who's playing Minecraft. Raid Sydney. By the way, the fact that this person literally just has the name Sydney on Twitch is so cool. Because how do you get your name like that? I feel like short, cool names like this are always taken everywhere. Like, how did you do that? Then you do get the curse, though, of it not being taken everywhere else. So you'll never have all your socials match. Which is the good thing about a username like cattsical. No one else has the username cattsical on anything, so I don't have to worry about having to change my username anywhere. It's just always going to be cattsical everywhere, which is really nice. It's a win. Anyway, thank you guys for hanging out with me. I had a great time. I hope you guys also had fun. I'll be back on Friday for my birthday. I'm turning 23 on Friday. So excited. Yeah. I'm spending my last day as a 22-year-old working in retail tomorrow. I can't wait. I'm not in the mood, but it's fine. I'll get paid, so that's good. And then on Friday's my birthday. I'll probably do kind of a short stream. I have nothing exciting planned right now. I might plan something more exciting for the Monday after, but I need to think about it still. Anyway, thank you guys for hanging out with me. I really appreciate you, and I'll see you guys on my birthday. Goodbye!